Unlock the power of your feminine energy by resting in your true essence and discover how it can lead you to a life full of bliss, trust, and effortless flow. Meet Jasmine, a single mother of 6, barely keeping it together, constantly hustling to make ends meet. She wakes up before the sun, juggling kids, bills, and the endless chaos of life. Her days are a blur, running from one task to the next, her mind never at rest. She's the embodiment of strength. Or so she thought. Jasmine's world came crashing down the day she gave birth to her 6th child. Her husband, the man who promised to be her rock, disappeared without a trace. She was alone in that hospital room, holding her newborn, while her heart shattered. He left her in the most vulnerable moment of her life, leaving her to raise 6 kids on her own. There was no one to turn to, no one to help her pick up the pieces. In those dark days, Jasmine felt like she was drowning. She couldn't keep up. No matter how much she pushed herself, there was always something more to do. The pressure was suffocating. Her mind was a constant storm of self-doubt, guilt, and fear. She couldn't ask for help. She couldn't lean on anyone. The weight of her responsibilities crushed her spirit. But then, something shifted. Slowly and almost reluctantly, she started to ask for help. She reached out to her neighbors, to friends, to family, anything to ease the burden. And they showed up. They held her, listened to her, gave her the strength she didn't know she had left. It was in those moments of vulnerability that Jasmine began to understand something profound. Softness wasn't weakness. It was strength. True power came from embracing rest, trusting herself, and allowing others to support her. By leaning into her feminine energy, Jasmine unlocked a new way of living. She discovered the key to a life of peace, abundance, and deep connection. And Radiant Rebels, that's the lesson. Softness isn't something to fear. It's what you need to tap into to unlock your full feminine energy and live the fulfilling, magnetic life you deserve. Don't let the chaos hold you back. If you're ready to live softer, to trust boldly, and to embrace your femininity, like Jasmine did, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe. Your feminine bliss awaits. Living softer. The power of softness. Living softer isn't about being lazy or avoiding responsibility. It's about learning to let go of the constant hustle that keeps you exhausted and disconnected from yourself. Imagine waking up each day not feeling overwhelmed, but instead feeling a sense of peace and clarity. Softness is your gateway to that feeling. What does it mean to live softer? It means allowing yourself to pause, breathe, and enjoy life without the pressure of always doing. It's about finding stillness in your busy day and giving yourself permission to rest. When you embrace softness, you feel more connected to your true self and empowered in your choices. Softness isn't a weakness, it's strength. Think of it as the power to rest, recharge, and realign with your feminine energy. It's a deliberate choice to nurture yourself and trust that, when you're rested, you are at your most powerful. You're not weak for taking a step back. You're stronger for embracing what truly serves your soul. Radiant Rebels, what does softness mean to you? I'd love to hear how you incorporate softness into your life. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's build this empowering community together. Playfulness, embracing joy and bliss. Life can feel heavy, especially when we're constantly juggling responsibilities. But it doesn't have to be all seriousness. Playfulness is just as essential as hard work. It's the secret ingredient to keeping your feminine energy alive and magnetic. Embracing joy and playfulness is a powerful way to reconnect with yourself. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not just survived. When you make time to be playful, you tap into a natural flow of feminine energy that makes you more magnetic, more vibrant, and more at ease with the world around you. So, how do you bring playfulness into your daily life? It's easier than you think. Start small. Dance in your kitchen while cooking, take spontaneous breaks to breathe deeply and smile, or indulge in activities that make you laugh. It's all about finding those moments of lightness throughout your day. When you live in a state of bliss, you become a magnet for good energy. Playfulness attracts love, success, and ease into your life because you're giving off a vibe that says, I'm enjoying this journey. And that energy is irresistible. Radiant Rebels, remember, you deserve joy, You deserve play. When you make space for both, you'll feel your feminine energy rise to new heights. How do you inject playfulness into your day? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and share if you're ready to unlock your bliss and embrace the playful side of life. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more empowering content. Let's live softer together. Rest in your femininity. The art of stillness in a world that demands constant hustle and action. Rest is often the first thing we neglect. But if you want to live in your feminine energy, rest isn't optional. It's essential. Living in your femininity means giving yourself permission to stop, to reflect, and to truly relax. It's not just about physical rest. It's about emotional and mental restoration, too. When you prioritize rest, you create space to connect with your true self. It's in those moments of stillness that you rediscover your inner confidence, your clarity, and your centeredness. Trust me, radiant rebels, when you take time to recharge, you'll feel more powerful and aligned with who you truly are. So how can you incorporate rest into your life? Start with simple practices like journaling to clear your mind, meditating to quiet your thoughts, or just taking a moment to breathe deeply and reset. Rest doesn't have to be complicated. It's about giving yourself permission to slow down and just be. When you rest in your femininity, you open the door to a life that feels more peaceful, balanced, and fulfilling. You deserve to nurture yourself just as much as you nurture everyone else around you. Trusting yourself and embracing bold decisions is the foundation of your power. It's easy to doubt ourselves, especially when life feels uncertain. But what if you could let go of that doubt and simply trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust that you are always on the right path? When you trust yourself, you step into a deeper alignment with your true power. You stop second-guessing every move and start making decisions from a place of confidence and clarity. Your intuition is your guide, and trusting it is the key to unlocking your feminine bliss. Bold decisions are what lead to growth, and they often come with some fear. But fear doesn't have to stop you. When you make decisions that align with your highest self, whether in relationships, work, or personal growth, you create the life you've always dreamed of. Radiant rebels, I want you to trust yourself with boldness. Take that step, make that decision, and watch as you grow into the most empowered version of yourself. Trust is your superpower, and when you embrace it, there's nothing you can't achieve. Let's continue to grow and live our lives in full alignment with our feminine energy. The flow of feminine energy in all aspects of life. Feminine energy isn't just something you tap into for self-care moments or private reflection. It's a powerful force that can influence every area of your life. When you start integrating your feminine energy into your career, relationships, and personal life, you create a flow that feels effortless yet magnetic. Think about it, your career, your relationships, even your hobbies can all align with the energy you're carrying. Feminine energy brings intuition, creativity, and a deep sense of emotional intelligence that can guide you in everything you do. When you tap into that, your actions naturally align with your highest potential, creating a sense of flow that feels peaceful yet powerful. Aligning with your true feminine essence is all about making choices that resonate with who you truly are. This could mean taking a more intuitive approach in your work, choosing relationships that nourish your spirit, or simply honoring your own needs with confidence. When everything you do flows from a place of alignment, you feel more at peace and more successful in every area of your life. And here's the best part. When you embrace your feminine energy, it has a ripple effect. You'll notice it positively impacting every area of your life. Your career becomes smoother as you trust your intuition. Your relationships deepen as you embrace vulnerability, and your personal life becomes richer as you honor your rest and your joy. Feminine energy doesn't just help you, it transforms everything around you. Radiant rebels, this isn't just about embracing your energy in a few moments. It's about making your entire life reflect that inner power. The art of receiving. As women, we are often taught to be givers. We give love, we give our time, we give our energy, sometimes to the point of depletion. But here's the truth. In order to maintain balance and nourish our spirit, we must also learn to receive. And receiving isn't just about accepting material things. It's about embracing love, compliments, support, and kindness. When we close ourselves off from receiving, we cut off a vital source of feminine energy. We block the flow that helps us feel empowered, nourished, and full of life. Whether it's someone offering a helping hand or simply complimenting your beauty, learning to accept with grace allows your feminine energy to amplify. You might be thinking, but I don't want to seem needy or selfish. It's not about being selfish. It's about finding balance. The act of receiving doesn't diminish your strength. It enhances it. When you allow yourself to receive, you replenish your energy, giving you more to offer in return. If you only give and never take, you're bound to burn out. Your energy will become depleted, and you will feel drained instead of vibrant. So, Radiant Rebels, let's talk about how you can practice receiving in small, simple ways every day. When someone gives you a compliment, don't brush it off. Accept it with a simple thank you. When someone offers support, allow yourself to accept it instead of pushing it away. These seemingly small acts of receiving are actually building blocks for a life filled with more abundance, more love, and more peace. The beauty of receiving lies in the way it connects with your feminine energy. When you embrace it, the flow of energy becomes harmonious and continuous. You start attracting more abundance, joy, and love into your life because you've opened the door to let it in. Radiant Rebels, remember, receiving isn't just about you. It's about creating a balanced flow of energy that nurtures and sustains you. Embrace it and watch as your feminine power grows stronger with every act of acceptance. If you're ready to open up to receiving and enhance your life's flow, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And, of course, subscribe to continue on this empowering journey with me.